Welcome to Creative Connect.
I'm Shakila, and today in this video we'll be learning about adjectives. So adjectives are generally defined as describing words. So these words describe or modify the nouns or pronouns in a sentence. So these are known as adjectives. So let me explain this with an example. So these are dash flowers. Here flower is the noun, and in order to describe how the flowers are, I use adjectives. So these are pink flowers, or these are pretty flowers, or these are beautiful flowers. So pretty and beautiful both mean the same. So these words pretty, pink, beautiful, etc. are adjectives that describe the quality of how the flowers are. And then it is a dash cat. So here I can say that it is a tiny cat or it is a small cat. So both again mean the same. It is a black cat. It is a cute cat. It is a majestic cat. So how was the cat? The cat is small or the cat is tiny. So words like majestic, small, tiny, black, cute, etc. are examples of adjectives as these words describe the noun. So now let's move into the types of adjectives. So there are many types of adjectives, and here in this video I've considered very important 6 types of adjectives. So they are adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and possessive adjectives. So let's learn these types in detail now. So the first one, adjectives of quality. So adjectives of quality generally describe the quality or nature of a noun or a pronoun. So she is an intelligent girl. So here girl is the noun and the girl is described by the adjective of quality, intelligent. So how was the girl? The girl is intelligent. This is a wonderful picture. So how was the picture? The picture is wonderful. So the word wonderful here is the adjective as it shows the quality of the picture. I saw an orange flower. So flower here is the noun, and what kind of flower did I see? I saw an orange flower. So orange here is an adjective. And another thing that we need to keep in mind is these adjectives are often written before the noun or the pronoun. Next, adjectives of quantity. Okay, so adjectives of quantity tells us how much quantity of a noun or a pronoun is mentioned in the statement. So there is some water in the glass. So some here is showing the quantity of how much water is in the glass. So there is some water. Is there any tea left in the kettle? So any here is the adjective of quantity. He has sufficient money with him. So he has sufficient. So sufficient is more than enough for something. So this shows the amount of how much money he is having with him. So these are the examples of adjectives of quantity. And then adjectives of number. Adjectives of number show how many persons or things are being meant in a statement. So here the number is mentioned exactly. So there are 7 days in a week. So 7 here is the adjective of number. 5 kids were playing in the ground. So how many kids were playing? So the kids are the noun here. So how many kids were playing? 5. So 5 is the adjective of number. All the 6 members attended the meeting. So members here is the noun. And how many members attended the meeting? 6 members attended the meeting. So these are examples of adjectives of number. Demonstrative adjectives. So demonstrative adjectives are used for pointing out nouns or pronouns in a statement. So words that are used for pointing out are this, that, these, and those. So these are examples of demonstrative adjectives. So these books are mine. So I'm pointing out the books and saying that these books are mine. So this is an example of demonstrative adjective. So the demonstrative adjectives are usually followed by the nouns. So these books are mine. Okay, that car used to be mine. So that here is the demonstrative adjective and it is followed by the noun car. I like this bicycle. So this here is the demonstrative adjective and it is followed by the noun bicycle. So the demonstrative adjectives are usually followed by the nouns and it is very easy to identify as pointing words like this, that, these and those are examples for these adjectives. And then interrogative adjectives. So interrogative adjectives are used to ask a question. So question words like what, where, who, etc. are examples of interrogative adjectives. So what color do you want to paint the cottage? So what color? So what here is the interrogative adjective. Whose pen is this? So whose is the interrogative adjective here. Which book is yours? Which is the interrogative adjective. And again, these interrogative adjectives are usually followed by the nouns. So color, pen, book, etc. are the nouns in the statement, and these words what, where, etc. are followed by the nouns. Not only nouns but also the pronouns. And then moving on to possessive adjectives. So possessive adjectives show possession or belonging. My friend went to your home to get his books. So in this statement, we have two possessive adjectives. One is my and the other is his. So these words my, his, etc. shows possession or belongings. So my friend in his books. So these words are generally followed by a noun or a pronoun. This is her cycle. So her here is the possessive adjective. So there are some other important types of adjectives too. So the first one is predicate adjective. So predicate adjectives are usually followed by a linking verb. So linking verbs are am, is, are, was, were, etc. So the adjectives that are followed by the linking verbs are known as predicate adjectives. So they are happy. So here are is the linking verb and the word that is followed by the linking verb is happy. So happy here is the predicate adjective. She is pretty. So here is the linking verb and the word which is followed by the linking verb is pretty. So pretty here is the predicate adjective. So adjectives that are followed by the linking verbs are known as predicate adjectives. Simple, right? And then we have this proper adjective. So proper adjectives are capitalized adjectives derived from proper nouns. So here I adore Japanese food. So Japanese here is the proper adjective because this word Japanese is derived from the proper noun Japan. So words that are derived from proper nouns and are capitalized often are known as proper adjectives. So the word Japanese here is a proper adjective. Distributive adjectives. So distributive adjectives are used to single out a particular noun or a pronoun. So here I don't like any chocolate. So the word any here shows that I do not like any of the chocolates present here. So this any singles out or points out each and every chocolate that is present here. So examples of distributive adjectives are any, each, either, every, neither, etc. So these are examples of distributive adjectives which are used to single out or point out a particular noun or a pronoun. So now I hope you're clear with the concept of adjectives and its types. So if you liked my video, please do share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and also click the bell icon to keep yourselves updated with all my latest videos. Thanks for watching.